Welcome to the Apple Mailbox YouTube channel.
Hi friends, before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. Many of you are watching Apple Mailbox videos without subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel, it's free, and now let's get started.
Hey Jessica, I noticed you didn't pick up the phone. Too busy, huh? Especially for a call from your husband's mom.
Oh hey Jennifer, sorry about that, what's up?
Well, just letting you know, Eric's gonna crash here tonight.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's all you got? Not gonna say more?
Huh? Was there something else you wanted to chat about?
Wait a minute. You two are still married, right?
Yes, Jennifer, we're still married, why?
You could show a little more gratitude. He's gonna stay here, eat, and we're gonna look after him.
Oh, I get it now. I genuinely didn't realize you were looking for a thanks. My bad. Please take care of Eric tonight.
Seriously? How did you not catch that earlier? Didn't your family teach you to be more proactive in showing gratitude? I mean, even if we're close, you can't forget basic manners.
I'm really sorry, Jennifer. It won't slip my mind again.
I hope so. Manners are crucial. On a different note, life's pretty smooth sailing for you, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, landing my Eric, that's like hitting the jackpot.
I appreciate Eric, faults and all. He looks past my imperfections, and that's big for me.
My son's golden-hearted. He's so thoughtful and kind, always showing love. You wouldn't believe how many of my friends wish their kids were half as attentive as Eric. I'm so blessed to have him. He's simply the best.
That's sweet. He does spend a lot of time with you, right?
Yep, and he's never empty-handed. Like today, he paid for all our groceries. I was so touched.
That sounds just like him. Always thinking of others.
He's always been so giving, hasn't he? Really sweet gesture on his part.
Hold on, I'm confused. What exactly did he do?
Eric picked up the tab for everything.
Do you remember how much it was?
Why does it matter? Should he notify you about every dollar spent? What's this about? I hope you're not getting annoyed because he spent a bit on family. There's never a limit when it comes to family, right?
Jennifer, I get it. It's not about the money. It's just that lately he keeps saying he's broke. So I'm just wondering where the funds came from. It doesn't add up, him paying for meals when he claims to be out of cash.
Darling, maybe he has some savings just for occasions with his mom. He's always been thoughtful like that. I've seen him do such things since he was just a kid. The boy always puts a smile on my face.
You're right. Maybe he did set something aside for you. Just one more thing, okay?
Go ahead.
Did he pay with cash or card?
I can't be certain, but I think he might have swiped a card. Why? Regardless of the method, he's just using his resources for family.
I thought as much. I hate to drag you into this, but that card is meant for household essentials. We use it exclusively for our grocery shopping.
What's the big deal? It's his card, isn't it? There's no rule that says he can only use it in one way.
I know, but let me explain. I think he's using that card because he's short on cash. He's thoughtful, as you said. Could you do me a huge favor? If he tries to foot the bill next time, can you subtly turn him down? It's a lot to ask, I know, but I'm trying to help him manage better. Can you help with that?
Seriously, that's a conversation between you two. From where I'm sitting, Eric is busting his hump while you enjoy the benefits. He earns, he decides, you shouldn't complain.
I think you're misunderstanding.
No, Jessica, it's clear. You don't contribute financially, do you? Complaining about his expenditures when he works so hard? And now you want me in the middle of this? Think again. You're always just lounging around at the house doing practically nothing. It's like you've made housewife your only identity. I don't understand why you'd want to criticize my son over how he spends his hard-earned cash.
About that.
Just save it. I really don't want to get into this now. I mean, what's wrong in a son wanting to be good to his mother? What's gotten into you? It's disappointing, you know. A wife should be supportive, not picky about these little things. Sometimes I wonder if you even understand what it means to be in a partnership.
I'm truly sorry, Jennifer. I'll reflect on everything you've said, and I promise I won't bring it up again.
That's the thing. You always say sorry. Sometimes I feel like it's just a word for you, no real meaning. Because if you really were listening, if you truly cared, you'd have more to contribute than just, I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm getting tired of that apology. It's become so repetitive. And if I hear it one more time, it won't go down well. Just a heads up.
All right, I understand. I genuinely want to do right by this. I'll work on it. Hey, Jennifer. Hope everything's all right with you. Didn't mean to interrupt if you're up to something. There's something I've been wanting to discuss. Feels a tad awkward, but I'm hoping you can help out.
What's bothering you now, Jess?
Remember the Louis Vuitton watch I always wear?
The fancy one, sure?
Yeah, that one. I can't seem to find it anywhere, looked everywhere, top to bottom. Thought maybe you might have seen it? Just wanted to double check with you.
Oh, Jess, don't stress about it. I have it with me, safe and untouched.
You have it? But how come? I don't remember lending it to you or discussing it.
I didn't exactly ask you, dear. I had this event and wanted something to elevate my look, you know? Something snazzy. Thought to myself, Jess has some stylish stuff. Maybe I can borrow something. Honestly, I've been admiring that watch for some time.
But why didn't you just ask? When did you even get it?
I think it was last Friday. Eric mentioned staying over. And so I thought I'd surprise him at work. Just a casual evening visit, you know? On the way, I swung by your place to get him some fresh clothes. Can't have my son wearing the same shirt twice. You weren't home, so I thought, why not borrow the watch temporarily?
Jennifer, you have to return it ASAP. It's not just any watch, it cost a lot. Thousands. You can't just walk into someone's place and take their stuff. You should have let me know. Dropped a text, a call, something. To me, that feels a lot like theft.
Jessica, accusing your husband's mother of theft? Quite bold, aren't you? My dear, we're family. What's yours is also kind of mine. Isn't that how families work? It's like an unwritten rule. When you join a family, things blend.
I've never seen it that way. What I know is you should always ask before taking. It's just courteous. You could have at least told me afterward, but I had to find out like this.
Okay, I get it. I should have told you. But hey, at least you know now, right? Got your watch safe and sound?
But Jennifer, it's not just about the watch. It has so much sentimental value. I bought it way before meeting Eric after saving for years. It's witnessed countless memories with me. It's much more than just an accessory.
Sentimental, huh? It does have a vintage vibe to it. Still, are you sure it's a real LV? Doesn't seem like it'd cost thousands. Looks decent, but maybe worth a few hundred at most. Not pointing fingers, just a thought.
You know, Jennifer, I paid big bucks for that watch. Thousands, actually. It practically emptied my savings back then. That's how much it meant to me. So yeah, it holds a special place in my heart.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, seeing as it's worth that much, I think I might hold on to it a little longer. You make it sound so valuable, so why not? I deserve nice things too. Besides, I bet it feels more appreciated on my wrist.
Jennifer, are you even hearing yourself? It's not a joke. That watch is mine. And it's super special to me, like really, really special. So, can you please just hand it over? It'd mean a lot.
Honey, you might want to listen closely. I don't think I will. To be frank, I feel like the watch matches my style more than yours. I mean, no offense, but with the way you dress, it's like putting a diamond on a rock. You catch my drift? The diamond, in this case, being the watch. And, well, the rock.
I get it, Jennifer. But here's the thing. I earned that diamond, worked hard for it, and I bought it way before Eric was even in the picture. So, no claiming I used his money or something. Just give it back and we can move past this.
You know, Jess, you're becoming quite a broken record. I'm not here to ask for your take on this. Just hear me out. If the watch means so much, why not keep it locked up? Safes aren't as pricey as that watch you claim. Don't flaunt it if it's so precious.
Jennifer, come on. It was in my own home. Why should I hide things in my own space? And by the way, even if we're family, you shouldn't just snatch my belongings. You always talk about manners and respect. This is no different. It would be different if we had an understanding or something, but we don't, right?
Oh, Jess, you twisting my words now? Listen, I do as I please. I'm not a child. So don't lecture me on what's right or wrong. If you continue this tantrum, maybe I'll just decide to make the watch mine, permanently.
Seriously? Are you threatening me now? That's something a thief would do, Jennifer. And right now, that's what you're acting like. I need my watch back. Can I have it, please?
If you want it that much, maybe say sorry first. Then I might consider returning it.
Wait, what? Sorry for what? What could I possibly need to apologize for?
That's for you to figure out, sweetie. And a little tip. If you decide you're too proud to say sorry, I might just smash this beautiful watch to bits. It's pretty special to you, isn't it? Got a lot of memories tied to it?
Hold on. I apologize. I'm truly sorry. Just don't ruin the watch, all right? I'm genuinely pleading with you. It's really precious to me. I can't stress enough how much that watch means. Please, Jennifer, don't harm it.
Oh, look at you groveling. It's kind of sad, actually. Fine, I'll keep it safe. But you should know, from now on, I might be taking some of your things. Just a heads up, don't act surprised later.
Wait, what?
You've got some cute earrings and necklaces. You barely wear them out, and honestly, they'd look way better on me. You're cool with me borrowing them, right?
All right, you can borrow a few things. But I really need that watch back. That's my main concern.
Fair enough. I'll get your treasured watch back to you tomorrow, okay? Feeling better?
Thank you, truly.
But here's some advice. Be careful how you talk to me. If I pick up even a hint of sass, who knows what I might decide to do? Got it? I've clearly found your soft spot.
Got it, Jennifer. I'll be careful with my words. Hey, Jennifer, how are you tonight? I hate to disturb you this late, but I haven't seen Eric and I can't get a hold of him. Is he over with you? It's getting late and I'm a bit worried since he hasn't returned home.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just that he's not home and I'm trying to track him down. Thought maybe you'd know.
Oh my. Here's the thing. Eric and I decided on a spontaneous trip to the Caribbean. So we aren't around. He won't be home tonight.
You're where? The Caribbean? Why didn't I hear about this?
Oops. Guess Eric forgot to mention it to you. You know how absent-minded he gets sometimes. He really should have told you, my bad. Do you want the specifics? Like the island we're on, the hotel details and such? Hang on, I'll just set down my pina colada and check.
No, Jennifer, it's okay. It's not about pinpointing your location. I'm just surprised, that's all.
By the way, have you ever visited the Caribbean? It's breathtaking. From the scrumptious food to the salty air and pristine beaches, it's like paradise. And let me spill some tea since I'm a tad tipsy. The guys here, wow, they're quite the lookers. We got ourselves a room in this top-notch, all-inclusive resort. It's got bars everywhere, round-the-clock room service, and even 5-star dining options. Truly a slice of heaven, I must say.
Oh, all right.
I hope I'm not making you jealous, or am I overloading you with details?
No, not jealous. Staying at a 5-star place, huh? Sounds luxurious.
Absolutely, only the best for me. The resort is so vast, feels like an upscale mall. Everything's available right here. No need to even step outside. I'm on cloud 9, honestly. I haven't stopped grinning since we got here. It's surreal. My cheeks are sore from smiling so much. It's just that awesome.
Well, I'm glad to know you're enjoying yourself. How long do you plan on staying there? It seems like you might not want to return.
We booked for 2 weeks. But if I'm still in the mood for more pina coladas, who knows, we might extend our stay. After all, you can't overdo happiness, can you?
2 weeks? That seems like quite a while. But hey, it's your time and money. If you're having fun, go for it. Jennifer, tell me something. You're footing the bill for this trip, right? Not Eric?
Jessica, please. Eric wouldn't let me pay for even a soda. Trust me, he's covering all the expenses, from the flight tickets down to every single rum and coke. Speaking of which, you've been to the Caribbean before, haven't you?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Oh, how unfortunate! You must be imagining me here, lounging in my beachwear, soaking up the sun. Bet you're wishing you could hop on a plane and join us. You're always welcome, of course, but remember, you'd have to cover your own costs. I'm pretty sure Eric didn't budget for an extra person. Makes sense, right?
Honestly, even if I wanted to, my work schedule won't allow it.
Wait, what? Work since when? I don't remember Eric ever mentioning you working. Is this something new?
Actually, yes, I'm juggling 2 jobs now. And I'm working all 7 days, no breaks. Thought it'd be too mundane to mention, so I never brought it up.
You work 7 days a week? Isn't that exhausting? Surely with Eric's income, you don't have to overwork yourself like this, right? I always believed you two were quite comfortable financially.
In an ideal world, yes. He earns well, but the problem is his spending habits. He spends recklessly on everything, often way above our combined incomes. So I had to step in and get a job. But even then, it wasn't enough, so I had to get another. Now my life's just work, work, work.
Goodness, Jessica, this is unexpected. I'm at a loss for words.
Don't stress about it, Jennifer, but here's a bit more news. I've decided to divorce Eric. It's a final decision and I'm sticking to it.
Divorce? Are you sure you're in the right state of mind? Have you had a bit too much to drink, or maybe you're on some strong meds? I mean, why divorce? Eric's such a good guy.
It's clear as day, isn't it? Despite me working twice as hard, we're always in debt. No matter my earnings, we're always falling short. Why? Because he can't control his spending urges. It's like a never-ending cycle with him. Plus, he never helps at home. I'm just exhausted, Jennifer. Tired of it all. Every day, I juggle 2 jobs and still manage to keep our house in order. Cook, clean, the works. I'm at my wit's end. And where's he when I'm hustling like this? Sunbathing in the Caribbean with you, enjoying a trip he never even mentioned to me. That's the last straw for me.
He's just showing gratitude, Jess. A son wanting to thank his mother for all she's done isn't wrong.
Gratitude? What about the nights he doesn't come home because he's with you? And taking you to all those posh eateries? It's like he's attached to your apron strings. It's maddening. And you, Jennifer, you encourage it. You can't seem to let him be independent. Every time I hear, Eric is so thoughtful, or Eric did this for me, it just grates on my nerves. I never thought mothers like in those drama shows were real until now.
Wait a minute, Jess.
No more waiting. It's crystal clear to me. The best choice for me now is to get a divorce. Right now, as we speak, he's using my hard-earned cash to vacation in the Caribbean with you. Can you deny that?
Jess, just breathe for a second, think things through. And who are you calling a drama show mother? Surely not me.
Connect the dots, Jennifer. Who else could it be? It's you, the overbearing mother who can't let her son lead an independent life. It's as if you're vying for both the roles of his mom and his wife. I can't be part of this melodrama anymore. There were times when I felt like leaving you two in your little world. I kept thinking it wasn't that extreme, that divorce was too drastic. But this secret trip, this was the final blow. I can't stand a man who's so utterly spineless. I wish I never have to set my eyes on either of you ever again.
Mind your tone and language, young lady. We're discussing my son here. Worthless, really? That's way over the line. No need to throw civility out of the window. Eric's 1 in a million. He cherishes his mother and doesn't expect anything back. Many would envy a son who treats his mother to holidays. He's just wonderful. Don't you dare belittle his worth.
Had he been spending his own money, I wouldn't have batted an eye. But he's throwing us into debt to keep you in luxury. He parades you around like some sort of prize. It's insufferable. You say he's 1 in a million. Let me enlighten you. He's the epitome of a mama's boy. And what role do you play in this scenario, Jennifer? You're the ultimate drama queen of a mother who can't cut the cord. Perfect pair, you two. No space for anyone else in that dynamic. Definitely not for a wife.
How can you utter such terrible things? Why are you acting this way? Is it because you think we're away, so you can just speak your mind? Being miles away doesn't mean you can just blurt out anything. Calm down. Remember, we'll be back soon. And trust me, I can make sure you'll rue those harsh words.
Seriously, Jennifer? I never realized you were so sensitive. Well, I guess I found your little Achilles heel now. Oh, trust me, I've barely begun. There's so much more I want to tell you. Didn't you mention you'd be soaking up the sun in the Caribbean for a fortnight? Perfect. It'll give me ample time to pack up and leave. Oh, and give a heads up to your son, too. A little courtesy heads up from my side. Since we're clear and I've nothing more to add, have a great holiday.
Oh, really? Go ahead, do as you wish, Jessica. Honestly, it'll be a relief not having someone as ungrateful as you around. Farewell and good luck. It's no biggie. Eric can simply stay with me. We'll manage just fine without having to deal with your attitude. Mark my words, we will. Got that, you cheeky thing? Are you even listening? Why is there so much hostility? Jessica, hang on. Can we chat a sec?
What now? Eric and I are history, right? I shouldn't have to deal with you or the family anymore.
I might be jumping to conclusions, but you didn't take any of my gowns, did you? You've always admired my designer gown collection. Some pieces are missing, though. I've been searching everywhere, even thought maybe I forgot them at the dry cleaners. Remember that flashy black dress with diamond studs from the 80s? It's gone too.
Seriously, Jennifer, you think I'd take them? I'm not sneaky like that. I respect people's property. Besides, those flashy dresses, not really my scene. Not my vibe at all. But hey, doesn't your son have a key to your place? Right or wrong?
True, he does. You think he might have? But surely not. My son wouldn't do such a thing.
Jennifer, sometimes you're so naive. Time to see things for what they are. It looks like your dear boy might be behind this. In fact, I'm certain. I'd even bet on it.
That's a bold claim. How can you be so certain? Did he do something similar when you were together?
How long have you got? I've got plenty of instances that make me believe so. Your son has a spending problem. When he ran out, he used mine. And when that was gone, he started selling my belongings. It was a nightmare, honestly. Remember that watch fuss? I was secretly hoping you were the thief. The thought of him selling it was scarier.
No way. Are you being serious? He doesn't seem the type.
Looks can be deceiving, can't they? I fell for it too. You can believe what you want, but I'm just being honest here. First the gowns, then what next? Slowly, you'll start noticing things missing. Valuables, mostly. I'm just giving you a heads up. Oh, and those jewels in your safe? Might want to check on them. And maybe change the safe code.
I can't even. My gowns are irreplaceable. They've been with me for ages.
That's the point. Vintage stuff sells for a lot, and he knows it. He's a charmer, but he's no fool.
I'll confront him directly. I'm not about to trust your biased tales. I find it hard to believe anything coming from you.
Suit yourself, Jennifer. Doesn't matter to me. But be cautious, okay?
What's up with the be careful? What are you hinting at?
Look, I've been there, okay? It's happened to me more times than I'd like to admit. And let's face it, you're not as young and spry as you used to be. There's a chance he might get physical. It's a hard truth. But I get it. He's your cherished son, the one everyone raves about. Maybe he'll be different with you. Just watch out, okay?
Hold on a sec. Eric, getting aggressive? Are we even talking about the same guy? My son, who's always worried about me tripping and holds my hand? He's so gentle, I can't even picture him hurting a fly, let alone his mom.
Money and stress can change people, Jen, even Eric, maybe especially Eric. I figured you'd know him better than this.
How am I supposed to confront him about my gowns if there's this cloud hanging over us? And if he lashes out, what then? I'm not as young as I used to be, and he's my child. Jessica, I'm at a loss. What do you suggest?
Not my place anymore. We're basically strangers now. It's not my business. I really shouldn't be giving advice on how you deal with your son. Your sweet, doting son, by the way. Truly one of a kind.
Jess, would you ever consider giving it another shot with him? If you both got back together, I'd go all out for your wedding. You're so grounded and sensible, he needs that influence. Since you left, he's been a mess, sulking and just off. Late nights, coming home smelling of booze. I genuinely believe you could steer him right. Please, just ponder on it. Come back to our family.
You can't be serious. Begging isn't going to change my mind. I wouldn't go back to that life for anything. Without him, I finally feel free and normal. No stress about him depleting my funds. He was holding me back, plain and simple. Nobody willingly takes on that burden again after breaking free. It's madness. Though I should thank you. You took that burden from me. I owe you one. Big time.
Jess, please, give it some thought. I need him stable. I can't handle him selling off everything. How am I to survive? And now this looming threat of violence? From my own child? I'm overwhelmed.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions. Sure, he was rough with me. But you're his mom. Different dynamics, right? He's likely not going to hurt you. I mean, you're the one who nurtured him.
But having this info, it's unnerving. If he ever did lash out, what then?
Well, you deal with the consequences, knowing you had this warning all along, right?
Jessica, are you really putting this on me? Remember, you're the outsider now. Just his past, nothing more.
Oh, right. When we were together, everything was my fault, wasn't it? Well, those days are over. And if he gets aggressive, how will you confront him about your clothes? I'm out of it, and frankly, I couldn't care less. Why? Because it's no longer my circus, no longer my monkeys.
Jessica, come on, don't shut me out. I'm at a loss. Who else can I rely on? I genuinely apologize for the harsh words back then. I was blind. Truly, I was ignorant. I'm so deeply sorry for the hurt I caused. Please, can we start over?
How touching. But sometimes sorry just doesn't cut it. You and Eric, you're history to me, so save your apologies. Save them for someone who wants to hear it. This chat was, interesting, but I've got a plane to catch soon. My boarding call should be any minute.
Wait, a flight? Are you traveling? A trip? When are you coming back?
It's not a holiday, Jen. More like a new beginning.
Huh? Explain, please.
Let me break it down. Around our split, my company had openings in London. Bigger pay, a fancy flat, and a free ticket. All the perks. It was an irresistible offer, a chance to reinvent. So guess what? I jumped at it.
London? Seriously? Please reconsider. Stay here. Cancel that flight. I'm imploring you. What will I do about Eric if you're gone? I don't have anyone else. I need your guidance. Please stay.
I'm like a broken record, aren't I? I've moved on. Eric and I are history. I'm done, okay? You get it? Figure things out on your own. You're on your own now. Oh, and FYI, this number? Dead the moment I board. Don't bother calling.
Jess, please hear me out. Don't abandon me now.
Jen, you're something else, you know? I've got a jet. Later. Have fun with your precious Eric. As you said, he's one of a kind. Enjoy every moment. Cheers. Get this. Eric actually sold his mom's pricey old dresses, and as you can guess, it caused a major uproar at home. Still, she can't bear the thought of kicking him out or letting him fend for himself. Last I heard, they're stuck in the same house, thick as thieves. Rumor has it that her savings account is shrinking fast. Makes you wonder, right? What's going to happen when he's drained her dry? On the flip side, London's been fantastic for me. Can you believe I'm even getting a bit of a British twang? Plus, I'm seriously getting into football over here. Honestly, I'm living my best life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press like button.